Yeah, thank you very much. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone from everywhere you are listening to me. My name is Dr. Seyi Makinde. I'm the 001 A.R.E Concept of the global clusters. A.R.E stands for Agric, Real Estate, and Export. And if you are very conversant with things, you will discover that agriculture is becoming the in thing, is becoming the major thing in the world. In fact, there are some countries at the moment now that what they depend to earn their foreign exchange is agriculture. There are a lot of countries that are very innovative. They are introducing technologies. They are introducing every form of technology. Both they are doing a very mechanized agriculture. And with this mechanized agriculture, they are becoming relevant. Let me tell you that as far as the A.R.E concept is concerned, this is a concept that we are bringing to before you for you to key into it and make sure that you make profit out of this. And if you go into this concept of agriculture, real estate, and export, you will discover that you will make so much money from this concept. Now, for the past 2 weeks now, we have been talking about mini food exportation, African food product exportation. And for those people that are already into this African food product exportation, you discover that there is so much money that you can make from selling African products abroad. You can sell them online. And for those that would like to get one-on-one training, you want to get one-on-one training in selling your African products online, we can help you to set up a sales funnel that will help you to sell African products online. Either it is food product or any other product, we put you through the step-by-steps and the procedure of selling these African food products online. And I want to assure you that this will be the best decision you have ever made in 2025. For those that want to also sell to their people, we can put you through the process. In fact, we have a international logistic company, a courier company that we have. If you want to send any products online, you want to send products like food products to Europe, to UK, to Canada, to US, even to Asia, we are your sure platform to make sure that you get value for what you want to send online. And I'm assuring you, you will get the best of all service that you can get as far as sending your product online is concerned. Let me tell you that mini food product exportation is gold mine. I'm not saying it's going to make you millions of dollars, but it will be a starting point for you. And by the time you succeed from this mini food exportation, you can easily migrate to industrial exportation, where you make millions of naira. Although the A.R.E concept is more and much more concerned with formal exportation, industrial exportation, and we are so much passionate about this vision to make sure that everybody key into agriculture and everybody make money through real estate and everybody make money from export. Everybody make money from export. And I want to assure you today that today will not be a different, that it will not be different, that you're going to get value for your time. And let me tell you this. Do you know that you can go to Facebook? You can go to Facebook. When you go to Facebook, I'm just giving you a nugget. Note this. Go to Facebook. Search for, let's say you are searching for buyers, or you are searching for buyers. Now, or let me start it like this. That let's say, for instance, you want to go into commodity export, agri commodity export. Now, if you want to go into agri commodity export, one of the things you need to understand is that you need to understand the species of the product you want to export. you need to understand the species of the product you want to export. Now, let's see, for instance, you want to export bush mango, ogbono. You want, that's what do we call it in Yoruba? We call it akpon. In Yoruba, you call it ogbono. In the Igbo, this thing. Then in English, you call it bush mango. If you want to export bush mango has the one that you call Cameroon. It has Nasarawa. It has different species. And that is the reason you need to understand one fact, that if you are talking about a product, you need to understand this product very, very well. You need to engage in the study of the product. If somebody tells you that supply bush mango, or somebody says you should supply melon, egusi, or you are asked to supply crayfish, there are different types that you can supply. You can get in Ondo State, you can get in Oron, in River Akwa Ibom, you can get in Oron, you can get, when it comes to all these crayfish, when it comes to melon, when it comes to palm oil and all these things, you need to understand different types, and you need to know those ones that are exportable, that has a longer shelf life. You must be conversant, you must know the species of the agricultural product. Now, if you want to just, you can go to Facebook and search buyers of melon in US. You will see different buyers. Although you need to exercise caution, and also exercise caution to the extent that you need to know that you must do your due diligence. You don't just meet a buyer, and at the end of the day, the buyer wants to just send you, send, and you want to just quickly send like that. You don't know the buyer. When it comes to, maybe you are sending that product to a family and friend, you know them. You can send to them. You can let them know that, okay, this is the quantity. You can ask for mobilization. Many of you will ask, you will say, how do I start? I don't have money. You can start export business without any money. You can start export business without money. If you have the knowledge, you can start export business without money. Now, how do you start export business without money? Now, the person that is making order for that commodity, the person will mobilize you. Once the person knows you, or the person already did one transaction with you, and the person sees that you are genuine, you are not a fraudster. We have these issues when it comes to Nigerians, that we are Nigerians. We have this issue. And this issue that we have is the issue of trust. The issue of trust. But once you can be trusted, I am telling you that your buyer will mobilize you. And how can they mobilize you? Some of them will mobilize you up to 60%. They will tell you that the remaining 40% will be paid on delivery. I will talk on this, that how do you guarantee your payment? How do you guarantee your payment in the export business? How do you guarantee your payment in the export business? Let's assume you know the buyer. After knowing the buyer mobilizes you and pay you 60%. At the end of the day, you are able to use, if you look at it, the 60% we run the logistics, we buy the products, we do other things. You still have some change left. The remaining 40% would either be your profit. It will be your profit. And because the 40% is your profit, do it well. Do it well. Especially when it is informal, when it is all this mini exportation. But if it is industrial exportation, what is going to happen is that there are a lot of things that we go into it. From next week, I will start a series on industrial exportation. I will start a series, and gradually we move from the introduction to procedures and documentation. We move to procedures and documentation. Now, let's see now, the person sends 60% to you to do it. Now, possibly you know the person. You know the person. And by the time you know the person mobilizes you with 60%, you are able to do it, you are guaranteed you'll be paid your 40%. You understand? Then the person can also pay you 100%. The person can also pay you 100%. And once the person pays you the 100%, you are sure that the person has mobilized you. It's now left for you to do your job, accurately, do your job, deliver value. Don't manipulate. Don't play hanky-panky game. This is what kills export business. This is what kills export business. You don't need to manipulate. You just need to make sure that you are able to deliver value. You are able to deliver value. Deliver value, deliver accurately. Don't manipulate the scale. Make sure if it is 10 kg, let it be 10 kg. If it is 50 kg, let it be 50 kg. You know, some few weeks ago, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the global president, started a series that says what? That says integrity is a kind of money. Integrity is a kind of money. There needs to be a display of integrity in these things as we are talking about it. And let me tell you this, that if somebody can trust you, you will make a lot of money. You will make a lot of money in business if someone can trust you. And that is the truth. That is the truth. And I'm encouraging you that you should play a game that is straightforward with your buyer. Don't manipulate. Tell them, let the quantity be the quantity they requested for. So going back to this now, that in case you don't know the person, maybe the person is buying from you for the first time and the person is telling you that, sorry, I can't trust you, I don't know you. How am I sure that you are going to pay me? If I pay you, you are going to deliver the goods. Are you sure you are not a scammer? You know, one of the things that you can do is that you can get a credit line. What did I call a credit line? Now, this is a credit line. A credit line is a situation whereby you talk to a supplier, involve a supplier in the supply chain. Talk to the supplier. If the supplier can do the supply for that person, and when they do the supply, you do a joint venture. Let the supplier know this is the amount, this is the gain. This is what we get out of the gain. Now, if you are able to convince the supplier and the supplier is ready to do the business on your behalf, to secure that business, to secure the trust of the buyer of that your commodity, then you will be able to to secure that business for other future purpose. Then you make money, you continue to save money. I tell people every time, I said that there are some good businesses that people don't know they are good businesses. Now, one of the good business I tell people is that having a lump sum of money in your savings, having a lump sum of money that you can have access to is good business. Very, very good business. It's a very, very good business. If you have lump sum of money, it's a good business because you have the power to negotiate. You have the power to buy, you have the power to do business, and you have the power to respond spontaneously to business opportunities. It's a good business to have lump sum of money. And because of this, I want you to know that that if you don't have money and you have an order, get someone that can do the supply. Do a joint venture. Talk to them. If you have small money, you can also deposit for the person to be part of the risk. And this thing still boils down to what? Still boils down to having a credit line, having integrity. This thing still boils down. I have told people I can never start a business from the scratch again. One of the things is that I like doing a joint venture. Joint venture in the sense that when the person has something, we come together, we work on it. E.g., let me give you an example. Somebody have product, you have market. You can talk to the person. I can help you to do the marketing of your product. Okay, I've gotten a customer, I've gotten a buyer. let us supply the buyer, he will pay us. Now, how do you, if you now supply, you talk to the supplier of that your product that you want to sell to the person you don't know abroad. Now, how do you guarantee your payment? How do you guarantee your payment? This is the way you guarantee your payment. You guarantee your payment by, I will give you 3 ways that you can guarantee your payment. If it's a country that you have somebody in that country, talk to the person to be your country rep. Talk to the person to be your country rep. When you talk to the person to be your country rep, the person, you can send it to the person, then the person will collect the product on your behalf, then the person will do cash against products. The person will do cash against products. Now that means they settle you, they collect from the person. It's very simple. If you have somebody in that country, maybe it's UK now, and you have somebody in the UK, you talk to the person, and the person volunteer to help you do such. You can tell the person that, okay, this is the profit. I'm giving you so amount out of the profit, because there is no free time for anybody. Every time has a value quantity that must be monetized. So you encourage the person by saying that what? By saying that you would also reward the person. Then the second way is that if it is commercial export, now what do you need to do? Tell the person that you are doing FOB. I spoke about Incoterms. What's the meaning of Incoterms? Incoterms means what? It means international, it means what? International commercial terms. That's Incoterms. INCOTERN, Incoterm. Now, Incoterms, what? In means international, CO means what? Commercial, and TERM means terms, international commercial terms. Now, tell the person that you are doing FOB. Tell the person you are doing FOB. Now, what is FOB? You either call it freight on board, or you call it free on board. Freight on board or free on board. Now, what is freight on board? What is free on board? Now, that means immediately you take the product from the warehouse. You take the product from the warehouse and you move it with the logistics to the port, and it is loaded on the vessel. So what? To move abroad. Your contract, you have to fulfill your part of the contract. That means it is the buyer that will pay for the shipping. It is the buyer that will pay for the insurance. Now, that means if you say you are doing FOB, the buyer will now take up the what? The freight and the insurance. And they are going to pay for the freight. They are going to pay for the buyer will pay for the insurance. Now, once you have done this, there is a particular document they will give you. The shipping company will give you. The shipping company will give you what is called bill of lading. We give you bill of lading. We also give you other documents too. And that is it. So they are going to give you, first of all, you give them pro forma invoice. Now, after you have shipped it and you have paid for the what? Freight, it becomes a what? A commercial invoice. They will give you a commercial invoice. They will give you a packing list. They will also give you the bill of lading. These 3 documents are very important for the buyer to clear the goods in the country of destination. I'll mention it again. You'll be given a bill of lading, you'll be given a commercial invoice, and you'll be given a packing list. And these 3 are very important in clearing the goods in the country of destination. And because it is going to be what? It is going to be a document that is needed. What do you now tell the buyer? You tell the buyer, if you don't have anybody to do that, to collect money on your behalf from the buyer, what do you need to do? Tell the buyer that you are doing cash against documents. You are doing what? Cash against documents. And because you are doing cash against documents, if the buyer did not get the document from you, he can't clear the goods. And he has already paid for freight, he has already paid for insurance. So once it has gotten there, You tell the person that, okay, this is the document, is already with me. You have confirmed the shipping, it has moved. I have the documents with me. Then with the document, once the person sends the payment, you scan the document to the person. That is the second way of doing it. Then the third way is what is called what? Letter of credit. Letter of credit. But because of the complexities of letter of credit, administration of letter of credit, it becomes a little bit cumbersome for people to use letter of credit when it comes to international trade, when it comes to exports. It becomes a little bit cumbersome. And that is the truth. So the first two ways of having a country rep, having somebody you know that can represent your interests, and the second way of cash against documents is very effective, very, very effective, and less cost, with less cost. And that is the truth. So that is how to make sure that even if you don't have money, you can start export business. You can make research to get buyers. When you have buyers, approach somebody that has a commodity to sell. And that is the truth. Once you do that, you can tell them that, okay, do the business, give me a percentage. And you are the one that the buyer knows. You are the one that the buyer will communicate with. It is you that the buyer have the name of your company, the documents with him. And that is the truth. So therefore, if you want to go into this, you need to do a lot of some of the registration. You need to register your company name with CAC. There are intricacies in registering it. You can what? If you are going to register it, it must have a tone of export or tone of agric export in your registration. Then you need to open a bank account. You need to, before opening the bank account, you need what is called SCOMO. Some people call it SCOML. That is what the SCOMO is gotten from EFCC to what? To show that you are not laundering money. It's not money laundering you are doing. And that is the truth. So therefore, export business, agric export business, or food export business is something that you can do, you can learn. And this is under our concept of ARE, Agric Real Estate and Export Concepts. And that is why we are encouraging people to go into agriculture, go into real estate, and go into exports. If you need a one-on-one guidance, you can always consult us. We will be willing to hold you hand to hand. We will make sure that you are able to start and be able to execute your trade until you are making profits. You are making profits. Let me tell you, there's so much money to be made in agriculture. There's so much money to be made in real estate. There's so much money to be made in export. And currently now, we have an agric land from Goodmus Investment Limited through the world global clusters. If you are a member of the global clusters, you can contact us. We give you a very big discount, a very, very big discount that you can buy the land, you can start farming cash crops that you can sell abroad. And at the same time, you are engaging in real estate. As you are using it for the land for agriculture, the land is also appreciating in value. In case you want to sell the land later, the land would have appreciated in value, and you'll have been able to save your money as a land banking. When you save your money as a land banking, as you buy land to save your money, if you look at it very well, you discover that land buying and investing into land is one of those things that is always going ahead of inflation. It goes ahead of inflation. I've seen somebody that bought land for 3 million and ended up selling the land for 10 million, for 15, 50 million, and so on and so forth. It's an opportunity to invest in land, genuine land. If you need genuine land, farmland that you want to buy, contact us. As a member of the global clusters, as O1 A.R.E Concept of the global cluster, we have genuine lands that you can buy to do your agricultural products. Genuine land at affordable price. genuine land at affordable price, land without encumbrance, no omonile wahala, and it is fully registered with registered survey. It has CFO file number, and you also have agreement with the original, that's the villagers. We have 400 acres at the moment that we are selling, and we are also using it for charity organization, charity purpose. You can contact us on this. We will be willing to discuss this more with you. We'll be willing to discuss this more with you. A.R.E Concept is the new oil, and we are developing courses on A.R.E Concept. We are developing certificate courses, developing diploma courses, and we are developing advanced diploma courses. Let me tell you, I have a good news for you, and one of the good news I have for you is that we will be opening a portal soon. We'll be opening a portal soon, and we'll be sending the link for you to register for certificate course of the A.R.E. We are going to be opening the portal for the certificate course registration of the A.R.E. It's free for all clusterians. Free for all clusterians. Very, very free for all clusterians. If you're a clusterian, it will be free for you, and that is it. And the training, part of it will be taking place online, and part of it will be a tour to our farmland. You make a tour to our farmland, come and see how the project A.R.E looks like. It will not be a theoretical training. It will not be all through theoretical training. It's going to be theory and practical. Theory and practical to arouse your interest to invest in this. So for all clusterians, we are going to tell you, once we are going to make a tour to the farm, we're going to tell you what it will cost for each person to go to the farm, and we arrange a big bus to take you to the farm, and you'll be able to see what we are doing at the farm. So please watch out for the certificate course in A.R.E. It's free for all clusterians, and I'm encouraging you that if you know anybody that has not joined the global clusters, let them join the global clusters now. Let them join now, even if it is because of this free certificate training in A.R.E. Free certificate training in A.R.E. Let them join. Let them join. There is certificate training, and you are going to be really trained to understand the concept and be able to use the concept to also make money for yourself. And the advanced diploma, the diploma program, you can graduate from the certificate program to diploma and still do the advanced diploma. And that is on project A.R.E. I'm encouraging you, invest in the farmland. Invest in the farmland. Invest in registering for the global clusters. Register people for the global clusters. Register them. If you know anybody, register them. If that is what you are going to do for them, it's like you are sending them to a university with just 30,000 naira. You are sending them to the university with just 30,000 naira. The link and the portal will be live soon. The link and the portal will be live soon, and the date and the commencement of the training will be announced so that everyone can participate. So you have been able to, today we have been able to cover how to start commodity trading or mini food exportation, how to do it without money. You can start it without money. I've explained to you how to start it with money. And if you listen to this very well, if you need clarification, you have questions, you can come on board, ask your question. If you have submission, you can give your submission to this training today. You can give your submission, you can ask your question. The floor is free. Please indicate if you have question, indicate if you have submission. The host will bring you up to ask your question or to give your submission. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Clusterian Tennessee, please, is there anybody on the stage that has submission or have question so that I can answer? We are ending by 1 o'clock on the dot. We are ending by 1 o'clock on the dot. We are ending by 1 o'clock on the dot. If you have questions, you have submission. You have questions, you have submission. While we are waiting, I want to announce to you that this program is brought to you courtesy of the global clusters, and the global president is Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus is a United Nations personnel and is also a government bilateral trade agreement personnel of the United Nations. Is the global president. Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, if he is on stage now, is going to also give a submission at the end of this program. Towards the end of this program. Is there anybody in the house that want to give submission? Is there anybody in the house that want to give submission? Okay. You are welcome. You are welcome. The new way to go, the new oil is export. A.R.E, Agric Real Estate and Export. Agric Real Estate and Export. And we are very, very excited to bring to everyone, every clusterian, free certificate course in A.R.E, Agric Real Estate and Export. Agric Real Estate and Export. We are very, very excited to bring this free certificate course to you, and I want to assure you, you would appreciate us on the global clusters that we are changing the dynamics of things. We are changing the dynamics, and we are breaking out of the normal box. Global clusters is known for, accurate knowledge, accurate information, and accurate connection. Like on this platform now, you are seeing this because you are part of the clusterian, or somebody brought you closer as a clusterian. You are getting accurate knowledge, you are getting value in knowledge, you are getting accurate information, and you are getting accurate connection. You are connected to me as a global trade expert. As a global trade expert, you are connected to me. And the truth of the matter is that if I'm to do this training, if it is not for the sake of the global clusters, I will do this training for like training and mentorship, mentoring you to profitability. I will do this for more than 1 million naira. I'll do it for more than 1 million naira because that knowledge is so essential. Let me give you this instance. As at November last year, ask anybody, it's a verifiable information. As at November last year, a bag of ginger was sold for 6,000 naira. But go to COMEX, commodity exchange platform, go and check how much is a bag of ginger now. A bag of ginger is now 720,000 naira. Why that bag of ginger was 6,000 in November, now a bag of ginger is 720,000. How many percentage increase is this? I'm a mathematician. I taught mathematics for more than 20 years. More than 20 years. I stopped teaching mathematics around 2019, 2020. I was still enjoying it. Sometimes I teach it for fun. I don't charge. That's like 1,100 percentage increase. If you calculate the percentage profit, is like 1,100% that it increased. Is that not crazy money? Is that not crazy money? Now, at the moment, if you farm 1 hectare of ginger, you would need like 50 bags to farm it, 50 bags to farm it. With other things, you put it in place. You are going to harvest up to 20 tons. Let me do the calculation to you. If you are a novice, let me do this calculation for you. Number one bag is 50 kg. There you will get 50 kg in 1 ton, 1 metric ton. You get 50 kg. Now, if you get 50 kg, that means in 20 tons, you will get 20 times 20, that's 400 bags. And let's assume you are selling for 720, and the 720 we are telling you is still the national price. Is the national price. And because it's the national price and you are selling in naira, but what we are talking here is that if you do the ginger, we also help you to sell it abroad. We also help you to sell the ginger abroad. And by the time we sell this ginger for you abroad, you are earning in dollars, and it's going to be more than this 720,000 naira per 50 kg. So there is money in agric and in exports. And the real estate in between them is that as you are using the land for agric, your land is also appreciating. You own the land. When you buy it, you do agric on it, you sell the product abroad. Do you see that you are making money in 3 ways? That is what A.R.E Concept is about. So when we talk to people, buy the farmland and let's do agriculture, the land is free of encumbrance. We have registered survey. We have CFO file number now. And I want to assure you, it's a land that is free of encumbrance, genuine land. And you are dealing with people that are going to protect your interests. All you just need to do, invest into buy the land, pay the farm management fees, pay the cultivation fees. When you pay the cultivation fees, we manage it for you. And once we manage it for you, you're on your way to success. You're on your way to making money. Contact us today for A.R.E Concept package. You can invest into it. Some people will use 2.5 acres. They will say they will build house on it. They will build this. How much the tenant want to pay you? How much will the tenant pay you? And at the end of the day, you make such money. You make such money. I'm assuring you, you will make it when you go into A.R.E Concept. You will make it. You will make it. We are adding value on the global clusters. We are adding value on the global cluster. In fact, in the last some few weeks now, I've been able to meet with some people. I was able to, meet with the office of the Commissioner for Agriculture in Lagos State, and we hope to meet the Commissioner for Agriculture in Ogun State and in Oyo State, and we'll be meeting with those commissioners to broker a meeting with the government on how are they going to support Project A.R.E. At the moment now, we are on negotiation of 1,500 acres of land in Abeokuta, Ogun State. And there's a local government chairman that is beating his chest, that is keen into Project A.R.E for youth empowerment. They are going to key into it for youth empowerment, and we are really going to add value. All these youths, they are coming into the global clusters, and once they come into the global clusters, we empower them through the Project A.R.E Concept, and the local government will also have a source of revenue from A.R.E, and they're going to empower the youths while we distract these youths away from crime. We are engaging in agriculture, real estate, and export for sustainable economic development. And that is it. And that is the reason you should not sleep over this concept. If you sleep over it now, before you wake up, you won't be able to meet up with us again. You will not be able to meet up with us again. If you sleep over it, don't sleep over it. Take advantage. Take advantage of what we are doing. And on this note, I'll be rounding up. I think Madam Rashmira is on stage. Please, can you unmute and give your submission? Can you unmute, ask your question, or give your submission? Please unmute. Is she there? Madam Rashmira, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, ask your question or give your submission. You are welcome. Welcome on stage.
Thank you, sir. I've actually been listening to you, and I really appreciate your effort and your encouragement, honestly. And
You're welcome.
privately I've chatted you up that I actually want to get to know much about this, even outside the country, so that I can at least
Yes,
benefit from this sports scene and the other thing. And we are on it, though we have not talked about it basically because I know you have been very busy. So
yes,
I
I'll be very
want a
busy.
one-on-one. I want a one-on-one talk on this because you know our plans now. So make we know when they talk
Yes,
and
no
so
problem.
that at least we can arrange that. So I just say let me today take time to listen to you and actually hear what is really going on. So I really appreciate. You are doing well.
Thank you very much. Nice hearing from you this feedback. And we also promise to do better. It can only get better. I'm telling you, the widest room in life is the room for improvement. That's the widest room
Yeah,
in life is the room for
yeah,
improvement. And we promise we continue to give value, to add value. A.R.E concept, if everybody understands that concept, if individuals understands it, business people understands it, and the government understands it, Nigeria will be one of the countries that will earn the biggest foreign exchange in the world. I'm telling you now that after my research, I was able
yeah.
to meet uh, the face or the coordinator of investment in one of the local governments in Ogun State. And he said that they have
Mm,
1,500 acres of land in Abeokuta, and they are willing to partner with the global clusters to make sure that we are able to work
yeah.
together to empower their youth. And one of the things we are looking at
Mm.
is ginger plantation. And by the time I was telling them, I gave
Plantation.
them the statistics that ginger, as at last year November, was 6,000 naira. But believe you me,
Mhm.
that the same ginger is now the same ginger is now
Very, very expensive. Very,
720
very expensive. Yes.
720,000. Can you
Yes,
imagine?
sir.
Let's
Very
assume
expensive. You go to the
you have
market. Even
found
if you go to the market, we can't even get the fresh one now. It's the dry one that is so looking so
that
haggard that
is
you even get to
dry
buy.
split ginger. That's dry split ginger. Do you know that if you are an
Yes.
aggregator now, if you are an aggregator now, you won't be able to get any ginger to export now.
Mm,
Every ginger, as you are planting, as you are planting,
mm.
some people are
They
booking
are
it.
buying. They are booking it down. Yeah.
They are booking it down. I'm telling you, some people are already
Yes.
booking it. And we have very huge market, very huge market
Mm,
for ginger abroad, because ginger is used for
yeah.
some medication, it's used for
Yes.
spices, it's used for
Yes.
just like ugu,
So many
this
things.
vegetable.
Yes.
All these things are cash products. Now
Yes,
another
sir.
thing is that cocoa is going into extinction. A lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
cocoa farms are dying. There is need to, to make sure that we prevent it from going out of extinction. Now
Mm-hmm.
imagine that between now and the next 2 years, you get a very good
Mm-hmm.
hybrid of cocoa and you are able to plant it.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the amount of money you'll be making because you'll be one of those people that are relevant.
Yeah.
Now, we also have packaging oil palm plantation. In fact, at the moment now, we have an Indonesia oil palm agreement that we are on now.
Mm.
We are on. There are a lot of local government chairman we are talking to empower the youth with A.R.E.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you tell people, people want to see signs and wonders before they believe. And by the time
Yes.
they now see the signs and wonders, it will be too late to
Time has
believe.
gone far. Some people must
Yes,
start it.
some people must start it. And thank God now we
Yeah.
have our register survey for our land, we have our CFO file number, we have every document now.
Yeah.
And we are telling people, I sent a video to the platform for people to see why we are there, and I am an advocate, a very strong advocate of agric real estate and exports. I'm a very,
Yeah.
very strong advocate for it, and I'm encouraging everybody. I told you while we were discussing, I said we are going to open a a company in Europe. And that
Yes, sir.
company in Europe, I also promise you, you are going to be a coordinator of that company. You know,
Yes, sir.
you are going to be, and I told you, I don't want us to let the cat out of the bag, what you and I
Yes, sir.
discussed. I
Yes.
told you what we want to use the company for so that they will not go and begin to copy our system.
Yes, yes.
What we use the company for, and that is it. So
Yes, sir.
people need to key into this project, and I am very, very passionate, excited, and I'm so
Honestly, I'm telling you,
confident.
I want to throw away my stethoscope and my nursing this thing, and I just want to focus on else. I want to
That
throw
is
away my
good.
stethoscope, my nursing profession. I just want to branch out. I'm telling you honestly, I want to branch. I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to just go to bedside and nurse. I think I'm going. I'm growing out of it. I don't want to do that. I want something out of
Yeah.
it.
I
Yeah.
really salute your courage. I salute your courage. And the reason I personally discussed that idea with you was because I've related with you for some times, and I've seen how passionate, creative, and very, very committed you are to things. And I would
Yeah.
like to also work with somebody like you that can make
Yes.
things happen.
Oh,
So, and don't worry, the sky is our beginning, not our limits. The sky is our
amen.
beginning. So, by the
Amen.
grace of God, we do more. I think our time is
Amen.
fast spent. It's already 1 o'clock, and we have to go.
Okay, sir.
We have
Yes,
to
sir.
go.
No
So,
problem.
this program is brought to you by the Global Clusters, and the Global President is Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Don't forget our certificate program that will be coming up soon. And this our certificate program, it will be free for all clusterians. Invite your family and friends to join the Global Clusters to be able to take advantage of this certificate program. And I'm assuring you, the sky will be our beginning. Let us do this A.R.E concept together. Let us make a change together. Let us also make wealth together and also create employment together. Till I meet you next week, my name remains Dr. Seyi Makinde, the 001 A.R.E concept of the global clusters. Thank you till I meet you again. Thank you very much. Bye for
Yeah,
now.
bye.
Oh,
Bye bye. Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye for now.
Yes,
Bye.
sir.
Yeah. The host, you can bring down the video. Thank you very much. God bless you. You can bring down the video. Thank you very much. You can end the live session. You can end the live session.